Hello, Cyberchem students. So this is just a quick video to go over the answers to the English measurement conversion problems. So if you remember in my last video, we had gone through problems 1 through 5 together. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to go over the remaining problems on this homework and try and answer any questions that I think you might have as you're going through this. So let's take a look at the first problem. So problem number 6, you'll see that we had 48,987 minutes, and we wanted to convert that into hours. So I have 48,987 minutes. Because the unit I have is minutes, I'm going to put that on the bottom. The unit that I want to go to is hours, so that's going to go on top. Minutes here, hours up here. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Remember that if a unit is on top, you multiply. And for the units that are on the bottom, you're going to divide. So you don't have to type in 1 to a calculator because multiplying and dividing by 1 is not going to change your answer. So go ahead, try typing in 48,987 minutes divided by 60. Okay, so hopefully you had a minute to type that in. So when you're done with that, you wind up getting an answer of 816.45 hours. Your unit minutes here drop out. Question number 7. So we want to convert 27 days into years. So we have 27 days. We're just rounding off, right? So there's really about 365.25 days in a year. That's why we have a leap year every 4 years. We're going to call it just a straight 365 days. That part's going to go on the bottom, days, because we want that unit to cross out. Years is going to go on top. 1 year, 365 days. Go ahead and try and type that into the calculator. Okay. So typing that into the calculator, we get an answer of 0.07397260027 years. Now, by now you know that we can't possibly keep all of those digits, so we can only keep 2 significant figures. So our answer here is going to be 0.074 years. Okay, for problem number 8, it says we have 12.3 feet. And we're going to convert 12.3 feet into inches. So obviously every feet go on the bottom, so it cancels out. Inches go on top. Every 1 foot has 12 inches in it. So type that into the calculator. We wind up with an answer of 147.6 inches, but we're limited to 3 significant figures, so this will be 148 inches. In question number 9, we're asked to convert 4.66 pounds. So that's LBS, pounds, to ounces. So every 1 pound is 16 ounces. So in this case, we're going to get 4.66 times 16. So an answer of 74.56 ounces but we only have 3 significant figures that we're allowed to keep. So this is going to be 74.6 ounces. And then finally, problem number 10 at the bottom of the page here, we have 4.66, or excuse me, we have 45 minutes, and we are converting that to hours. I'm just going to lower this a little bit so you can see that. Perfect. So 45 minutes to hours. So we have 45 minutes times, minutes goes on the bottom so we can get rid of it, hours goes on top. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. This turns out to be 0.75 hours. That is the answer to problem number 10. Okay, we're gonna go on to the last 3 problems now. Okay, taking a look at problem number 11, we have convert 250 years into centuries. So we have 250 years. We want years to cancel out, so years is going to go on the bottom. We want to end up in centuries, so that's going to go on top. 1 century is 100 years. So I'll give you a minute to type that in. So we wind up getting an answer here of 2.5 centuries. 250 divided by 100, divided by, because it's on the bottom, 250 divided by 100 is 2.5. 2 significant figures here, 1, 2, 2 significant figures in my answer. Question number 12, we have 50 feet. We're going to convert 50 feet into yards. So we want feet to go on the bottom. We want yards to go on top. There are 3 feet in every 1 yard. It says that on an earlier problem. So when we do the math here, we get 16.6666 repeating. Sometimes it ends with a 7. We're only allowed to keep 1 significant figure. So 50 has 1 significant figure in it. So we're going to write this as just 20 yards. So here's the figure that you can keep, significant figure. You look behind it, it's a 6. So that 1, which is in the 10 spot, becomes 20 yards. And finally, the last one, number 13, we have 3,400 feet. We are trying to get rid of units of feet, so feet are going to go on the bottom. Miles are going to go on top. There are 5,280 feet in a mile, so 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So I have 3,400 divided by 5,280. I get 0.643939, and that part repeats. Miles. I'm limited to 2 significant figures here, so this becomes 0.64 miles. Notice, units of feet drop out here, years drop out here. Okay, that wraps it up for the English measurement conversions assignment. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can also stop by for office hours this week if you're unsure of how to do any of these problems. Thanks very much.